What do you get when you mix a gig platform, something like Fiverr, with an actual ministry? It's a wild combination. So let's find out.
All right, so let's start with the basics. What is Rhemagigs anyway? Well, it's a really interesting case study in what could be a totally new kind of business model. Okay, so think about it this way. On one hand, you've got the whole gig economy thing. I mean, the same kind of on-demand convenience you'd expect from Amazon or Fiverr. But on the other hand, it's all wrapped up in this faith-filled mission. They see themselves as a ministry of believers serving other people. It's this mix of, commerce and calling that makes them so different.
And this quote from them just says it all, doesn't it? Your one-stop service shop, a ministry of believers serving the Lord. I mean, you can see it right there. They're using e-commerce language, one-stop shop, and ministry language in the very same breath. For them, it's not an either-or. It's both completely mashed together into one identity.
And listen, this isn't some brand new fly-by-night idea. They've actually been doing this for 5 years now, so they've had time to build up a real track record and serve clients using this very unique model.
So what can you actually hire them for? Well, their services are, honestly, surprisingly broad. We're talking about everything from creative stuff like podcasts to, even preaching.
A lot of what they offer is probably going to look familiar if you've ever used a site like Upwork or Fiverr. The standard stuff: digital design, building websites, editing video and audio. They'll even help you publish a whole book. It's really a complete package of professional creative services.
And here's a key detail. They really lean into being affordable, especially for their main audience. For example, they make a point to say that flyers for churches or ministries start at just $5, $5. That right there makes them super accessible for organizations that are, watching every penny.
Okay, but this is where things get really interesting. It's not just about getting a task done. They offer something they call Hold My Hand services. And the name kind of says it all, right? The goal isn't just to hand you a finished product, it's to actually walk with you, to guide you through achieving a bigger personal goal, like helping you write that book or launch that podcast you've been dreaming about.
So this service is basically a coaching program. It follows a pretty simple path. First, you define your dream. I want to start a podcast. Then the team gives you that step-by-step guidance. And the whole point is to help you fulfill your own potential, not just to do the work for you.
And of course, they bring it all back to their faith. They ground this whole coaching idea in Scripture. They actually point to a verse from Ecclesiastes, 2 are better than 1, as the reason why they do this. It frames the whole thing as collaboration and support being absolutely central to their mission.
So, who are the actual people doing all this work? Well, Rhemagigs is powered by a global team, and they're all connected by their shared faith. And when I say global, I really mean it. Check this out. Out of 2017 members, more than half, 15 of them, are based in Africa. Then you've got another 5 in the Philippines, and the rest are spread out across the US, Canada, and India. This distribution really just shows you how international their mission has become.
All right, so let's tie all of this together. What's the core mission here? What's the one big idea that connects the gig work, the coaching, and this global team into a single purpose?
It really all comes down to their motto: serve an excellent God with excellence. That one phrase is everything. It's their mission statement and their value proposition all rolled into one. It basically says that the quality of their work has to be top-notch because it's a direct reflection of their faith.